You know what time it is. Hello everyone. Welcome to the complete Zero Loop Season 1 recap. This video will go over all the lore from the first season and what you need to know going into the next season of Zero Loop. I want to thank the Golden King Zero for writing the story for Zero Loop, Criminal CJ for voicing Fusion, and Mitch Zander for voicing Chuggus. Links to their socials in the description. Now without further ado, let's get started. The story begins with Chuggus having a small camp in a dry-out crater. He is heavily protecting this campsite with unknown crates around the area. Shortly following Chuggus set up, the island was swept by an orange coloring from strange injectors pumping a purple liquid into the ground. Along in this week, we hear a transmission from a stranger asking for someone's help.
Hello, stranger. If you're hearing this message, it means I need your assistance. If you haven't noticed already, this island is off-putting. Everything feels wrong and out of place, and I have a sense that it's only a small taste of something bigger, like myself. That isn't the concern. Every time that storm rolls around, the people of this island gain a thirst for violence, and I want to know why. If you want to help, you can, but don't expect us to get friendly. The last time I tried that, I was attacked. Actions I apparently shouldn't have done. But why?
The injectors are gone, leaving their sites with the gray coloring along with a strange effect. With all this going on, an islander decides to answer the stranger's call of need.
Hello there. Glad someone answered the call. If you wouldn't mind, I need you to do some reconnaissance for me. Be our scout. I would do the job myself if it wasn't for the fact I keep getting attacked with or without the people going mute and crazy like I'm the Anyways, the job. If you haven't seen it, there's been a sudden change of nature across the island, with that orange coloring definitely not being normal. I believe it is connected to devices I call injectors, which after their disappearance, nature shifted back. But I don't think this is done yet. Take these cameras and place them around the sites where they were. This way, if anything happens, I'll know. Alright, all the cameras are hooked up to my system. Now I'll be able to observe if anything else happens. Thank you for answering my call of need. Maybe not everyone on this island is out to hurt me. Oh, and I'll contact you if I need your assistance again. Over and out.
The stranger sends the islander out on the mission to go around to the areas where the injectors were and set cameras to see if there will be any future active. After we are done setting these cameras up, the stranger contacts us. With the mission done, they wait for further updates from the stranger. A few days later, Chuggus had constructed and activated rift beacons around his camp, getting ready to bring something to the island that will change everything. The stranger wants to find out exactly how the new landmass arrived on the island, and his solution is to look back at the footage the cameras have on them.
Great work on finding the cameras. They're a bit destroyed. But I believe if I... There we go. I was able to get us back online. It looks like our call was intercepted by a broadcast, and from what was said, it sounded like trouble. I was able to trace it to somewhere in the new landmass. Go check out where it came from, so we'll know what to be ready for.
The islanders and the stranger's call was intercepted by an unknown broadcast. So concerned, the stranger tasks the islander to head to the area where the broadcast originality from only to be met with a sinner announcement.
Attention, the people of this island! I am here to welcome you to my new age. An age where the weak will be crushed by my heel, and those who show true strength will prevail. You will no longer live without rule. I will be your ruler. It is time to witness the world you know, die, and prepare for the age of the Chuggus!
Oh no. Get out of there now! Go! Before it's too...
Chuggus's intentions have been revealed, and he has claimed his new rule over the island, and the call with the stranger being cut off. The only choice the islander had was to run. Chuggus had begun his reign over the island, branding the towers with his banners and his trucks transporting supplies. These trucks seemed to be on path to mysterious bunkers that had appeared around the towers. Tensions rising. The stranger contacts us.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. It's been a while, and a lot has happened around the island with Chuggus's new rule giving everyone problems. Thankfully, though, I was able to recover some footage from the cameras. It seems like he'd used some advanced tech to just rip it all from nowhere, and that purple light from the devices. It has to be connected to everything. It has to be connected to every question I have about myself. Sorry. Just investigate Chuggus's facility to see if the tech is still there. Over and out.
The stranger was able to recover the lost footage from the cameras and showed them the rift beacons dragging the swamp in the reality. The stranger, believing that they hold the information they need, decides to have the islanders sneak into his facility to recover the piece of the beacon. The operation was going well, with the islander being able to grab a modular piece from it, yet a turn of events leads for a change of course.
Interesting. I wish you could bring back the whole thing, but that little piece should do. Bring it back to the camp so I can begin...
You believe you can walk through my facility without me noticing? What fools you are! Return whatever you took and leave!
Chuggus, stand down. This isn't your island.
You have no right telling me what I can or cannot do.
What?
Don't play dumb with me now, Fusion! Your little toy destroyed everything! Made me into this! Left my home in ruins, and now you return, believing you're some type of hero after all of it!
I don't understand who or what you're talking about. Just stand down.
So be it! But when I lay eyes on you again, I will show you the pain I had to endure 'cause of you.
I have no words. I mean, so many had referred to that name once before, when I was attacked over and over, yet I never knew what I'd done. Till now. But why don't I remember this? Why don't I remember seeing this? All I have is this idea of the weapon he called a toy, but I have a lot to think about. Bury the piece for now, till we know Chuggus is dealt with.
The truth about the stranger identity is revealed to the island as Fusion. Yet it wasn't only revealed to us, as the stranger doesn't even know who that is, and doesn't remember their own identity. Before the claimed Fusion disconnects to process this information, he asks us to bury the modular device from the rift beacon. After we bury the part, Fusion contacts us calm down.
Sorry about before. We need to focus on what's important now. Taking down Chuggus. First, let's get his attention. We can tell he has a short temper. We just need to mess up a few things of his. Go around the island and tear down, ruin, or destroy some precious belongings of his. Should be fun.
Fusion's new goal has been set. He's tired of Chuggus's problems. He wants to set a trap to grab Chuggus's attention and get him into a trap. The idea to get his attention was by destroying his supplies and equipment, which worked.
You dare destroy what is mine? I gave you a warning, and now I will hunt you down and make you pay!
Perfect. Now that we've got his attention again, he's out looking for us. We can gear up and catch him off guard. See you then. Over and out.
week has gone by after Chuggus' threat, with him tearing up most of the island and taking over the towers despite all Chuggus' advances. Fusion is done waiting.
I'm done waiting around. Chuggus, has been laying waste to the island in search for us, and has been failing. I say we bring the fight to him. To end this. Gear up and get ready for a fight.
Fusion informs the islander to get ready to charge into the towers to take Chuggus down. They recruit both Melon and Mini Creates to help with the assault, and the group heads in.
I will show you no mercy. After everything you've done!
Chuggus.
No! I won't let you win! Not again!
Who am I?
Why are you still playing dumb? Is this all a sick game of yours?
Why do you think that? Why do you think I mean harm? For weeks on end, I've been accused of another man's actions, but I don't remember anything. It's just fragments, a blur, the supposed past that I can't put together. And it is confusing.
You really don't know who you are?
I don't. So please, help me.
No!
Chuggus is defeated. Fusion is trying to get answers from him with more or less success. After this assault, Fusion disappears with us, receiving no word from him. During the disappearance, the bunkers open, and we see what Chuggus was helping to construct. For now, that is all where the storyline lies. Thank you once again to all the people who helped put this storyline together, and stay tuned for Zero Loop Season 2 to see what happens next.